Let's actually
Press
play the
C.
game. Stop!
Nick says press C.
Press C. Oh, for captions. Thanks, Nick.
Stop what?
Yeah, jank is what you call these menus. Hopefully, I mean, it's like kind of laggy, but
Yeah.
I'm hoping, since it's a full motion video game, the lagginess of streaming it on the same computer we're running the game off of won't really come into play, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We can adjust our...
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for.
Suicide,
However,
misadventure.
a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control.
Oh, mind control.
Ryan is married to Rebecca,
so I turned the mic up a little
village
instead of turning the
That's
game down.
horrible.
Yeah.
As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton Village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university.
I guess Andrew Ryan in
Atlas.
BioShock was
Interviewed
almost
after
an
Kate's
anagram
death,
of Ayn
Emma
Rand,
seemed shocked and upset,
Ayn Rand.
insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned
But
out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met
Paul
Emma at
Rand.
university. After completing his
Rand
degree around 18
Paul.
months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighbouring village.
Contradiction.
He started at the Atlas
It's
course a
backwards.
few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
Well, I think those are actual characters in the game, so they're not stock photos, but I wouldn't doubt there are going to be some serious stock photos. All right, don't forget to press D to see the map. Welcome to Edentonville. Wait, this is what came up if I said, if you see the magnifying glass, try your investigate button to see Jenks investigate. Use your inventory button. Who the fuck named him Jenks?
Jenks.
He sounds like a crime-solving cat. Old Jenksy. Gone to the trash again. Strewed it all over the yard in his search for clues and catnip.
Keeps losing his train of thought because he
Yeah.
gets so high on catnip that all he can do is sit there
Well,
and
Jenks, you
gnaw
had
on
to
it.
solve the crime
2
by
hours?
midnight, but you spent 6 hours batting at that mouse toy. So I guess it's ruled a suicide.
Now you have a hangover. You can't appear in court.
Yeah. Good God, man. Pull yourself together.
This is your job,
Use your
cat.
inventory button. If you're at a location where you think you can use a physical item, try the use button. What are any of those buttons? Okay, here's our map. Rebecca's club.
The chief does call him Jinxie.
Oh. Hey, Jinxie. What you got for me? Like tapping a cigar.
Yeah.
Chief, we're in England. Call blimey.
Why is this town so pretty?
Quaint. It's
Yeah.
the town that... Oh, I guess they're not open. Even though it's after 5 p.m. Somebody get a sense for the business. Go right up North Lane. Well, what do we got? Eden Lodge, Simon and Emma, body found. I guess Atlas. That's ominous. Phone box, post office, Paul / Ryan Rand. Abbey Farm. I guess we'll want to start where the body is.
Yeah, let's do that.
Go to the jetty. What's the investigate button? Okay, enters the inventory. Kate's driving license. Kate Weinstead. I guess we need. What the fuck? What did I just hit? I tapped out. Abort, abort. Contradiction. I contradict you, sir.
Wait, why is there Santa standing on the water? Why is Santa walking on water in the corner?
Are you sure that's not just a buoy?
Do you see
All right,
it?
Controls. I see something red.
It looks like Santa's.
Inventory is enter,
standing on
investigate
one
is
foot
S,
on top
map
of the lake.
on, full screen, captions. Okay, so there's not that many buttons. Oh crap. Right, so investigate is S. Menu is A. These are some bad menus, guys.
Looks like a piece of jewellery there.
Ooh.
Stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
Get your Leatherman out there, Jenksy!
Wait, look at Santa, see what it is.
If only I can't. I think you can only push the investigate button. There's one button that detects all clues.
Oh, well, that's a bummer. Why can't you use your mouse and mouse over shit? There's no reason you couldn't pixel hunt in a game like this.
Deeper into the woods. Go right into the clearing. Nope. No. What? Fuck. I'm wasting precious time. Come on, Jenks. Alright, so the pub is closed.
Still? Or all day? All day? Or
Well,
what time is it?
probably just not open. Let's see what Eden Lodge has to say.
Yeah.
Knock for Simon. Ah, bicycle.
Very trusting, leaving a bike unlocked.
Later night, this.
Might be something useful in that bus.
Homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
Pliers? Screwdriver?
You're just rating people's. Did you see what he just did?
Listen.
He was. They were like, make a face.
I'm a
like
freelance-
you think that this it will come in handy
Is
at
it
some
Simon?
point.
Quickly,
He was like,
act.
okay, I can act
Detective
that.
Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come and ask you a few questions, please?
Is it Simon?
Yeah.
Is
Thank
it
you.
Simon then? Pip Pip? Yeah. Jenks, hey man, once it's out in the trash, it's public property. That
We can just
screwdriver
go through
belongs
here
to
if you
the
want.
Edmonton
Emma's working
PD.
from the room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
Jenks.
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through.
He has such a weird face.
Yeah, I
Is that
know.
okay in here?
He looks like a cartoon person.
He does.
Do you want anything?
He
Water?
like makes
No,
cartoon
no.
expressions too.
Yeah. Squint. Furrow. Scowl. Now then. Jenks hasn't asked Simon. What do you know about the box of bottles there, Simon? Huh? This is your first interview. First, pick an item you want to ask about, then press the select button to see Jenks ask about it. When you've heard the reply, you'll see a summary of what was said in the box at the bottom. Selecting any item you've already asked about shows the summary of replies. Now select any reply to add it to the contradiction box. You can add 2 replies at a time. Now you can start looking for contradictions. Find 2 contradictory replies and add them to the contradiction box. If they go green, sit back and watch Jenks interrogate your interviewee. Yeah, that's right. Put the screws to them.
Outside. I
Like
think
those screwdrivers.
Yeah, I'll make homeroom.
For your son?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling
Yeah,
it at
he
first,
kinda
but I
does
didn't
look
have
like
any
Drew if
takers.
he were like
Except for
even
James
more
over at
white.
Farmlands.
if
Yeah.
that were possible.
I used to trade it.
Larger
for
face.
herbs and
If
stuff.
you had
Yeah.
Jew's
James
face
Bond.
were 50%
And less
larger.
and no hair on his face.
Simon told Jenks about his homebrew.
What is that, Wayne?
Simon makes his own homebrew. Tried selling it, but only so that James doesn't see James right. James or Jenks? You think if you had a friend named James, you wouldn't so quickly mistake Inspector Jenks' name for James. Also,
maybe then
those
you just
names
think
sound
all
nothing
people's
alike.
name are James.
Also, Jenks isn't a real name. It isn't worth asking Simon about the screwdriver. Better not incriminate myself my first day on the job.
Which is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service.
Very shrewd of you, Jenksy.
Very shrewd of you, old ass Indiana Jones. Bike is the only way sound.
Who is your cousin? Why is he giving you
Did
bikes?
you know whether Kate had lost this?
No.
I'm so trustworthy.
No, I don't think so.
You guys
Never seen
are
it before.
back in the wrong horse.
Doesn't know anything about the life.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
Are you flirting with me?
That would be. when we
This is
started
incredibly
Atlas
unprofessional.
Yeah.
3 months
You're
ago.
conducting
Did you
an
socialise
investigation.
outside Atlas?
Oh god, no! There's like an Akita cookie jar
Yeah,
behind it.
I think it's a pig.
Well, she's
I know. I think it
talented.
is a dog.
Is
I
She's
thought when it was pointed out by
full of
Brad,
life, you know. Sharp.
I thought
quite
maybe
sharp.
at first
Would you
glance it looked like a
say
pig, but
she
then I
had
looked
any
deeper.
emotional problems?
I spotted the liar.
Her mood.
It was the jar.
Her mood could change, and well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. She would
Drunk
reek
off
of the
my
stuff.
homebrew.
I mean, everyone knew, but
Yeah.
nobody really said anything.
So,
Because this
Tell
is
me a bit about
England.
Atlas.
Everyone else
It's
here is
just
also
a
drunk
business
all the
management
time. Are you kidding
training
me?
program.
None of
for
them could even
postgrads.
tell.
and you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well,
Sorry
my
about
group
the
isn't
coughing,
doing it this
everyone.
Friday, but one of the groups is.
I
Okay.
think our house might be poisoning us.
Simon Thompson's home told Jenks about his homebrew. None of this stuff seems like we have any useful clues yet.
Can you just ask him about Atlas in general?
Wait. The whole enter tags it, A to exit.
Is
What?
it broken?
Which is exit? It's
Thank
actually
you.
escape.
Probably be back later.
So great.
Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
Put the screws to her. What about Simon's
Have you ever
homebrew?
tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
Strangely specific.
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
Do you live with this person? You seem to know
I moved
nothing
in this
about
morning.
him.
It isn't worth asking Evan. He will not bring up that screwdriver. That's
What's
mine.
the bike outside?
This is mine
It's
now.
Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know. I keep telling you.
There's 6 people in this town. Who's gonna steal it? I'd find them.
Yeah. I'd also be like, give me my bike back.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
they would have it.
I hit him with my screwdriver. Wait, where'd my screwdriver go?
I don't think so.
Okay.
What did she say? He asked about.
I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy riffing.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
This.
I don't know, but I
Who's
don't
Kate?
think so.
I'm sorry, I moved to this town 3 hours ago.
Yeah, I don't know any of these people.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was the usual self?
I love him. Pulls his head back like a
Kate
full
being
9
Kate, you know, a bit
inches
wild.
between every scene. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
Uh-huh. All right. Drinking problem at college, didn't see Kate very often.
Put that actually.
Didn't see Kate very often and didn't think she lost her
Yeah.
voice. I don't think that's necessarily a contradiction.
Seems like it.
How do we enter to ask? How do you actually ask, or maybe it just is automatic if you get something right?
What? What?
I don't know how to like confirm. Unless
Enter to add and ask and add to box.
yeah, but screwdriver.
Wait, if you go down to the question, you can't.
I think maybe
Enter?
it would just automatically do it if we had a correct answer, because I'm pushing enter and it
Oh,
just,
you're pressing enter and it's
it
not doing it.
adds,
Okay.
it just adds stuff. So I'm assuming if we got 2 things correct. Okay, yeah. Apps upsets it automatically. He thinks it automatically.
That's all for the moment.
Wait, but
Thank
then
you.
how do you browse it without just figuring everything out?
Well, you still have to select them. Oh, well, alright, you want to try that?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I'm just walking back and forth between these 2 rooms.
Yeah.
Alright, so apps of things appear to your usual self, didn't see Kate very often.
I think they know each other from college.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe we should go look for clues somewhere else.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Okay, that's it for now. Time to go use my
As to
screwdriver
knock
on
the window
stuff.
for Emma, Simon always answers the front door.
Okay.
Emma, what are you doing?
How's
It's
it
your
going,
old friend,
Emma?
Inspector Jenks. Oh, crap. I'm never going to leave these woods.
I'll move to this town. It's awesome.
It does have a certain appeal. These, like, different camera angles are fucking with me something fierce.
Or what?
The different camera angles for, like, when you come from the other direction.
I mean, it's.
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor.
Oh, yeah. Is it to the tavern? That's the look of a man with intent.
Wow. Isn't that interesting?
8 p.m. Let's remember that.
Yeah.
That's a time.
I know. I heard that. You gonna try to open the pub?
Yeah.
Darcy, no.
Go down behind the Brandon house. Why not? No?
Yeah, go.
Gets down.
Oh.
I should probably be here. This is probably material. I don't know, maybe the rules are... Any respectable pub should be open by 5 p.m.
This is England. Don't they open
If
at like
not
noon?
earlier. Call the chief.
Does they have lunch and
What
stuff?
does the chief have to say?
People eat at the pub, don't they?
Chief, I forgot my cell phone.
Yeah. Like, you're fired. We fired you 3 months ago.
It's
What are
after
you
5
doing?
p.m., Jenks. I'm eating dinner with my family. I don't think he's going to pick up.
How long do you think it'll let us wait here?
Until midnight. It's like I failed to crack the case. I wanted to get... I wasn't going to leave without my dime. or whatever the English equivalent of a dime is. What's Abbey Farm? Well, I guess maybe we can use the screwdriver to
Yeah,
get
to
there.
pry the thing up.
How do you do that? Enter silver key.
Interesting.
Bird.
I thought forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
Seriously. They suck.
I guess we can go to Atlas. Seems a little early to enter the evil establishment. Ah!
I see, but I
Have to come
have
back
this
later, I
key.
think.
I don't know about that, Jenksy.
Get back in there, Jenksy.
Nope.
But you're not at the gate.
This is
there
the
isn't.
gate.
Okay. Do we go to Abbey Farm?
I don't know. I don't know if there was an option to... Yeah, I don't think we have a way to go there. Unless we use the key here. No. There's no use for a silver key here, sorry. We don't have to start the game. I think maybe we don't have like a key event. It's gonna open one of these days. Maybe we have to like progress the plot by finding some contradiction first.
Yeah, go back and talk to him.
Well, now that we have the necklace, we can ask him about the necklace or the pendant, the crow
Yeah.
pendant.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
What's up, Emma?
It isn't worth asking him about the silver key.
Ever seen this?
Ever seen of this? That was a perfect
Looks
face
like
to ask if you'd ever seen anything.
Okay.
Of this? Are you sure
It's
about
my old
that?
necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewellery, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage has fallen off. I'll show you.
Where did you buy it?
I didn't. It's an unwanted present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
See.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
So the necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
Interesting.
So,
Still doesn't like beer. Bottles belong to Simon. No? Come on.
why would that be?
I don't know, because she left. Oh, well, wait, Thursday. It's Thursday yesterday? I think today is Friday. Have you ever seen
Thank you.
of
Probably
this?
back later.
Yes, that's my boyfriend, Simon. Yeah, why are you carrying him? I guess we'll ask him about the freedom.
You
Neck-
know what this is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
Jenks knows. Jenks subscribes to the James Loan thesis. Nobody has a drink in college. Wait, okay. So Kate wore the necklace at college. Didn't socialize with Kate outside of Atlas.
Yeah, there you go. Next one.
Nope. I guess.
How is that not a thing? Wait, only knew Kate for 3 months.
Aha! Aha!
So how
Jenksy.
did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college.
At college? Don't you mean university,
Well,
or are they all
knew
going to like a 2-year
Kate at
school?
college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialise with her at college. No.
So
And
when you were
didn't
asking about
socialise
her-
with her outside
About
of
her
Atlas.
necklaces.
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all.
At all.
No, not at all.
Bonk.
So, does time progress sort of
So Simon did know Kate at
plot-wise,
college.
or...?
Why would he lie about that?
Objection.
Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit.
Oh, maybe.
6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
One more taquilla.
You want more what?
Taquilla.
Well, you know where it is.
But I feel like...
Oh, I'm at the pub.
I feel like... Taquilla.
You feel like takoyaki? I think go get some. Combine bird with screwdriver bird.
Press the button.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna. Ping, ping. Nope, you don't ring.
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Rebecca, is it?
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Yeah, okay, but first you must answer.
Concentrate.
Why are you wearing ridiculous hat?
It's so he can get lift because of the wings.
What is it?
So he can fly
What's it
back
about?
to Scotland
What are
There's
Yard.
been an
those?
unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
Dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas
Stop
leaders, yes?
pointing at me in my
I
face.
suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions
Suppose
about
I am
Kate
married
and
to him,
Atlas,
yes.
if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
Do you recognise this?
I've seen students wearing them. It has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
You should ask about the freedom necklace rather than the pen. It isn't worth asking about the key. Here's
Know anything
Simon's
about
trying to
Simon
muscle in on
Thompson's
your
homebrew?
business.
Does he make homebrew?
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
I mean, there's all manner of sanitation concerns. Rebecca would not know about the bottles. It's unlikely Rebecca would know about Simon's
Have you
bike.
seen this before?
Or maybe that's
No,
what-
sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
You're pushing really hard on this lost license.
Did you know
It was
Kate?
found, I guess it was
Not
found on
very
the other
well.
side
She
of a
came
lake.
a few times,
Not
but
a
she was
river.
quite a
Lost
moody
at some point,
Or a stream.
person.
But you could
tell
have
she had
been
problems.
walking
When
around the whole
was
lake
the last
being
time
like,
you
I'm
saw
so
her?"
sad and depressed, I want to die.
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 in the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
Is one of the options Kate was a strange girl? Kate was with, didn't know Kate very well. Hasn't seen license before. This seems like it all lines up. Kate was very drunk. Doesn't know anything about the bike. Doesn't buy from kitchen breweries.
I mean, yeah, she did see.
Yeah, but who the fuck pays attention
Yeah,
to
but
that?
she did say not that she noticed.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a no-go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know Simon was making recreations of Mario 1-1 in Little Big Planet? Did you know he was experimenting with... He was trying to get NES emulators on his Nintendo Wii. What do you think about that, Beckers?
Thank you. Probably be back later. A few more questions, if you don't mind. That's all for the moment, thank you.
Aha. Investigate down behind the pub. You didn't miss anything.
They didn't?
No, I haven't done anything. Except I went into the restaurant and he was standing behind the plant, like looking around, and he was like, and then it cuts to the restaurant, and it's just empty. This is like an empty room.
Sorry.
A broken window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
Why is there a Band-Aid? Do you want to root through the garbage?
Well,
Why doesn't he want to root through the garbage?
I guess we could check for other people now. Oh, because it's open now. It's after 6 when all the good objectivism starts happening.
Ryan was interviewed in the lounge, according to the report. That must be his office.
Nothing?
There's a bold carpet.
Bold carpet for a bold man. Who is John Galt? Who named someone Dabney? Dagny. Well, I guess the Phantom Custodian unlocked the gate and then went about his spiritual business somewhere else on the grounds. What the
Well,
fuck?
maybe the people in there are actually, you know, in an enlightened dimension.
Maybe they're practicing Nen.
Exactly.
They're using the one that hides your presence.
Nobody go to the farm.
Anybody back here? Nope, just this thing still. All right,
Oh,
broken.
ask somebody about the broken window.
A window at the back of the pub was found broken and temporarily covered over.
Go ask. Yeah.
Should have
go
paid
ask
more
the pub
attention.
people about it.
I was too. When that cutscene was happening, I was too busy distracted by someone who might have spoiled the game.
By what?
Someone in the chat might have spoiled the game.
Oh, really?
I think Nick banned him, so it's safe to look at the chat. But
Oh, man.
A couple more questions, if that's okay. How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said two girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
sounds like
And when was this?
Rebecca. might
Last
have-
Friday, just after we
Or-
opened, about 6:30. I taped over
Kate.
it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not
Like
really.
globally?
I'm quite strict when it comes to buying
Argy
clothes that I
bargies.
think
That's something else.
suitable.
Rebecca's strict about what?
Barring undesirable
Barring
customers. Nope. It's not a contradiction per se, I just kind of figured. I appreciate the effort, Nick.
Yeah, thanks for jumping in.
Kicked over a broken window to make it safer. Heard an argument about two girls. Doesn't know who broke the window. But you could intuit. Aha!
Aha.
So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think
I'm
the
actually-
payment could have been for the broken window?
I'm actually
Could it have
half
been Kate who was
detective,
arguing?
half
Well-
magician.
I suppose it could have been. Yeah. Could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with.
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around.
Why is
Kate
everyone
broke
lying?
the window. Rebecca really should have worked
I
that
think
out before
everyone
now,
is just,
unless
like,
she did.
really not paying
But why would she
attention
lie
to
about
what
that?
he's asking about because he's such a spaz.
Yeah. Fuck. What happened?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
They're just like, I'm sorry, I cannot take
Oh
you
right.
seriously.
Okay. Here we go. We're gonna check out this. It's like
Oh my god,
cool
it's so
restaurant.
cute.
where is the sound of conversation
I
come
know.
from? The house
place is
spirits, the patrons of ages past. All right.
That's
so,
what you get in those nice British
yeah.
inns.
History of ghosts.
Why is it so pretty?
They don't have seamless there though.
I don't care, man. That is fucking gorgeous. I would like eat English food.
Did you argue
A
with
few more questions,
Probably
please.
wouldn't.
with Kate, Emma, the only other woman
Did you
in this
hear
town?
about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village.
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
She's like grown-up Arya Stark.
Yeah.
She might just be Arya Stark with like a time travel device,
Ari's a better actor.
or they well, I mean I know the standards for the acting auditions for Contradiction Spot the Liar were quite high,
She's not that
but
bad.
I think it's reasonable to assume that HBO has stricter requisites. All right, went home to see parents Thursday night. Did she say something about seeing?
Yeah.
On Thursday, but not Thursday night. Nope. No, went to pub after college. Well, went to pub after college.
I mean, that could be a recent thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rem says they had an old boss who spoke exactly like Jenks. Was it head motions
Know
and
anything
all?
about a broken window at the pub round the back?
Pub, a broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
Was to the pub on Monday night with a friend. Went to the pub after college. Knows about the pub broken window.
Doesn't drink beer. Maybe
Wow.
maybe it's in beer only pub.
Maybe. Maybe. Why would they have wine? Down homey place like that. Nah. Barking up the wrong tree. Well, I changed it when dudes spoil things back to Pathfinder, but I thought I changed it back. Nope. The window was broken I think the night of Kate's death. If it was broken on Thursday night, I think she was found Friday morning. Or did she die Friday night? It was broken on Thursday night. I guess maybe we should go ask Simon about the broken mirror.
Thank you.
before
Probably
we
be
start.
back later.
Maybe the pub was like closed on Monday or something.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
Why are you so shady?
That was a shifty eye motion at the end of that
Do you
sentence.
know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Not a pub person, eh?
A pub parson. A pub Pearson. Doesn't know anything about it. Claims he hardly ever visits the pub. Doesn't know anything about the argument. That all lines up. And I had a similar necklace. Maybe that. Not seeing anything. That was just random.
What?
That was just me being random.
That's it for the time being. Thank
I
you.
don't know. I guess we can go back to Rebecca and see if we got any clues that don't mesh with her story. Her story.
Her story.
Her story. But I don't know.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
I'm gonna be in and out all night. Kate broke the window during an argument.
Ask her if what's her face was there on Monday.
I don't know if we have anything that would bring that up.
Can't you just? Oh, because it's only about items. You can't ask about things, other people's statements.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's stuff tied to. Maybe we can go to one of the other locations.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Probably.
I mean,
Chances are.
is you know what the magic sperm? So I'm not actually sure what you're talking about, Nick.
Probably doesn't want to spoil it.
Yeah, of course. Call the chief. Chief, I'm so
Everybody
lonely.
here is weird.
But not as weird as old Jenksy.
Yeah. Found my people.
Yeah. Chief, I'm staying. Get a good vibe from this place.
So it's basically Twin Peaks.
Yeah, I'm calling David Lynch.
Yeah. To tell them, I belong here now. I'm off to the lodge.
And what the fuck is the point of this phone booth? I guess Chief was like, I'm not going to pick up until you text me you have something to report.
If anyone's at Atlas again.
Oh. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's not like... it is strange that, like... I don't know. Has he worked on any other games where the ending was, it's you, you're the kid? It'd be funny if he's made like 6 or 7 games and they're all... Woodland, Lake, Edenton Village Hall, that's not until 8. Post office is strange. Nothing there. I think we got it. What about James? There's some guy named James.
Who is this James? And why is
Tell me about James, Emma.
so similar
I'm
to
gonna
my
come to
own?
your window. Just like, is it me? Am I James? Knows Rebecca quite well. Went to pub after college. Maybe there's something. Wait, knows Rebecca quite well.
Yeah.
Had a drinking problem at college. Argumentative at college. Appeared to your usual self. Argumentative. Saw Kate in college library on Thursday. Well, maybe we should focus
Yeah,
on...
just try. Have you tried that one?
Went home... Yeah, that it didn't work. Went to pub after college. Went home to see parents Thursday night.
Wait, Rebecca's pub lady?
Yeah. Visited pub on Monday night with her friends. Knows Rebecca quite well. Okay. Kate bought lots of new jewelry. Didn't see Kate very often. Nope. I don't know.
That's all for the moment.
I feel like we don't have anything on Rebecca yet. So it must be something with these two. And I feel like it's got to be... Doesn't know anything about the argument. Went straight home after Atlas last Friday. Claims he hardly ever visits the pub. Doesn't know anything. So there's got to be... You don't seem to see anyone very often, buddy. Did you break it because I wouldn't buy your homebrew? Do you think we should look for a tip, like Nick says, on the menu?
I mean,
Be back later on, if that's okay.
It'd be nice to know, sort of like.
I feel like we're pretty stalled out here, but that's sad because it's like.
I don't want like a tip. I just want like a.
Well, let's see what this does. Wonder what's in the outbuilding.
What is in the outbuilding? What's in the outbuilding? What is the outbuilding?
What
And
is it?
where is the outbuilding? And what the fuck is an outbuilding?
Is that the?
Maybe.
It's gotta be the thing behind
did you
the.
try the key on the garage door?
Yeah, I'll try it again to make sure. Yeah, it doesn't work.
There's no use for this over here. Wait, then there's nothing to click on? In the environment?
No, because I think there's only ever
Right.
a spyglass. Maybe the screwdriver? No. I assume this is what they mean by outbuilding.
Maybe not. Maybe it's a different building.
Well, it could really only be here or at Atlas, but I don't think there were any. Maybe it was something behind the pub. Maybe there's a place to use a key behind the pub. Maybe a door with the latch.
Yeah, but you said there's.
Huh.
Nice.
Need some diamond
Lock
tab.
everything.
I'm allowed to do this. I'm an inspector. Atlas. Tape.
Oh, creepy masks. It's always
I wonder
cool.
whose mask this is. Rebecca's or Ryan's?
What is both of theirs?
Who's Ryan? Oh, right, her husband. Slash Paul Ryan. Slash Paul Ryan Rampal.
Just looks like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
Jenks, we really gotta get you to invest in a multi-tool.
Yeah.
This equipment is strictly on-site procurement. What's with the mask, Beckers?
Ask about a few more things, please.
Just one thing, you're creepy.
Do you know
what
this is?
Is this?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play it being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student?
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
Interesting.
Okay, that's it for now.
Okay, that's it. Bye. Ryan, I'm kicking down this door if you don't let me in. I got the mask. It's really more paper mache. Maybe now there'll be somebody at Atlas.
Maybe. Walk in wearing the mask, see if they let you into the secret
Yeah.
room. Like,
Into
oh,
the
it's
lounge.
Bob. Bob, good old Bob. With his mask. No.
So, no. I guess we could ask the other people about the mask, but that's not Ryan.
Who the fuck is James?
I don't know. We haven't met him
Couple
yet.
more questions, if that's okay. Ever seen this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
Ever seen this before? I think you'd recognize it. It's called Needle. Your half-brother Jon Snow gifted it to you as you left
Thank
Winterfell.
I'll probably be back later.
You spent
Have a
2
look
fucking
at
seasons
this.
searching for it.
Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really?
Oh,
Well, you have to say something boastful or
read 7
arrogant.
Habits of Highly
You do it
Successful
first
People, and he knows
without
you
the
have to
mask,
show
and then you say
engagement.
it with a mask.
And pointers?
Well, it's easier when you have a mask on, isn't it?
is
People are not as afraid
incredulous.
to be free about themselves, you know?
What did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've
Yay.
got
What's yay?
We got a new clue.
this is the advert that was at my college.
Oh, sweet.
To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I
Like
did
how
in
to put a
3
ring
years
on
at
my
business
thumb.
school.
Can I keep?
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
That's the
that's
proper
really-
usage of
that's
thumb
really
rings.
business school's
I
fault.
suppose that might be useful as a
Why did you go to
conversation
business
starter.
school?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Tell me about the paper, Emma.
What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so I decided it wasn't for me.
It says sometimes. you
That's
gotta-
all for the
oops.
moment. Thank you.
Sometimes you gotta take a walk through the woods.
Be back later on if that's okay.
Yeah, alright. Blooper reel.
Aha!
What the shit are you doing, weirdo?
Just pondering existence.
I'm a police officer.
And smoking from my hookah?
It's all right. You can carry on if you want to.
Oh, no.
I'm investigating a death
Something else
village,
entirely,
Cape
isn't
Vine.
it?
There was a death
What?
recently.
That's no hookah.
That is a hookah.
Well, could I ask you a few
Wow.
questions, please?
That's no tobacco.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on.
Is it James?
Where do you live?
Are you James?
Farmhouse!
What's your name?
James. Harry Potter.
Okay. Well, I think we just got our last next clue,
Farmhouse.
but not there.
According to the map, Abbey
Yeah.
Farm goes across the road there.
Please ring the bell.
Could I ask you a few more questions, please? Take me well. Haven't got much time. Just close the door, shall
That's right, Mr. Bean.
Where do you want to sit?
Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name.
James, sit there.
Thank you, James.
What are you doing?
Why are you
James?
asking me about Cape Vine?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why, what did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate. Is that right?
Might have done.
Right. Good enough.
Isn't that just how English people talk? When you asked if Rebecca was married to Brian, she was like, I suppose I am.
Extremely non.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
Can't remember.
How did you know her?
Through Simon. His girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialise with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
Didn't smoke weed with me.
In the
We
woods,
hung
looking
with
out
people
over
who
the
smoked
lake.
weed with me by that tiny pond in the woods.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
Nobody.
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike.
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
You guys live on the same street. The one street in this town.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was this beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
Is he supposed to be acting high?
I have no idea.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
I don't think so.
Know anything about a
That
broken
move,
window at the
that's
pub?
the power
Don't
play.
go to the pub.
You've never been to the pub.
Didn't say that. Been to the pub, but about 2 months, 3 months.
They kicked me out for saying
Know
months,
anything
like
about
months.
an argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
Pissy, jeez. Sorry.
Ever seen this before?
No, should I have?
No, it's okay.
So weird.
No, you're good.
Ever
Just
seen
checking.
one of these?
Seen them around college.
What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon, he's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in that sort of thing. And you haven't discussed it with Simon?
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
He's clearly got the soul of an artist.
Yeah.
Just gazing off into the distance.
Soul of an herbal tea making artist.
Well, if we can't find some contradiction about the homebrew,
Well, no, I mean, he said he didn't sell it to him. He said he traded it to him for weed, so maybe we have
Yeah.
to bring that back to, what's his ass?
oh,
Drew.
but I thought maybe.
Thank you.
I guess
Probably
we'll try
be back
that
later.
but- Well, let's see what's up the steps. What you got back here? Is it some pointy shoes? Don't look into the greenhouse, Jenks. You're not gonna like what you find when he walks up behind you with the shovel and knocks you out.
No, that's where all the catnip is.
Oh. That's what they call
Picture
it.
frames with black painted glass. Very interesting.
No.
No?
I mean, I don't see why that would be more interesting than any other random object. Alright, I guess we should ask him about that.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with your...
What's with your
Your
art
art.
project, man? And where's the
Few more
weed?
questions, please.
And also give me some weed. I need some help with this investigation.
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that.
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do picture framing.
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
No, what's a scrying mirror?
The
Show you one
fucking
if you
Snow
want.
White.
Yeah.
You know anything? I'm only interested in the corporeal world.
Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it.
That
This
was-
country
That's more
pagans
like
still
millennia,
practice
dude.
it.
Yeah.
The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. Mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
Well, what
No,
is
he didn't
scrying?
say why is scrying.
Exploring your mind.
What is it?
Clearing your mind.
Well, people do it for different reasons.
Communicating with the
Could
dead.
be different things depending
Is that
on
what
the
you
person.
use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
And they make them for other people these days.
And there's a market for these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead. Even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
They don't do it for the money.
How very charitable of you. Can I keep this?
Keep it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Black mirrors and hookah pipes. I wonder what else James is into.
Go back.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
See what Simon's up to. With the amount of times you take your notebook out of your bag, you should just put it in your pocket.
It's true.
Save you a lot of work. It's basically, these are like the fringe benefits of his detective
Ask you a
thing.
couple
Is he
more
gets
things,
to
please.
keep whatever he finds. They don't actually pay him.
Ever seen?
They fired him 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of James's.
I've
He's
got a
into,
closest case
like,
by
New Age
midnight
stuff,
because there's a warrant for
mysticism,
my
magic
arrest.
spells, that sort of thing. He's nuts, though. I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would you think that?
Well, I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Yeah. You can't do that and
Yeah, but things are like.
there's no way to just ask him about Simon's home or
Thank you.
James.
Probably be back later.
Looks like no. If you don't have an item.
You should have asked for some.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
That he's creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing.
Oh,
And,
last Friday, huh?
I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she into this sort of thing?
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out. You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you use it?
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
What's the tongue?
Okay, so you just stare like this, and then you see.
Then a message appears in the black mirror.
See
it says
what?
Technology is bad.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work. It didn't work. So.
She's so sad. Alright, so let's see about... We finally got a fucking lead.
Yeah.
How was that?
That she
that
went
the
last
pub?
Thursday. Went home to see parts.
So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
No.
Okay. I saw Kate.
Man, that was the weakest pressure he could have possibly applied.
Go on. What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window?
Yes. She did things like that, but she was angry.
Smash things?
Yes.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate, but why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else?
We have to like... Those probably aren't important. think there's anything else we can press on.
Maybe go back to see the pub.
Go back to the pub?
Aha.
So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things. So why were you lending her money?
I assume that was
Well,
in
no, it's
college.
because,
It wasn't about money, was it, Emma?
No.
Go on. What was it really about?
All right, Dad.
We were arguing
Sit down,
because
daughter.
she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having, and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair with Kate.
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
Not sure about this. Emma's either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
Or that pub argument.
Huh?
Had never met Ryan. Only went once. Went to an Atlas seminar.
Aha.
Nice.
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I've gonna be going to Atlas on the slide. Getting
And
those
you can't tell
objective
Rebecca
tips.
Go on.
Poor
Okay, so
people
the
are
affair
bad.
that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn her back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I, and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it. And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up, and it would have just been a big mess.
And so you just argued and... what?
What? What?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you tell Ryan about it, and then did he have her killed? Because that seems pretty likely.
7 o'clock. So, Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
Is the lounge ever going to be open? Is this the time? No.
Ryan!
Oh, hello.
Detective Inspector Jones.
I thought it was time.
Am I in a different dimension?
Come in, Inspector.
Thank you.
Why does he look so...
Befuddled?
Well, I mean, he clearly thought he was...
Drink, Inspector.
I'd better not say.
Better not be.
So you wanted to speak to me?
I believe that Kate Vine was a student at Atlas.
Kate Vine? Well, yes, she was. All of this has been thoroughly investigated, Inspector. It was suicide.
Ah,
Well, we have reason to believe...
Has he just been drinking in this office for 3 hours with the door locked?
Then, in that case, I'd be prepared to assist in any way possible.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
A pleasure.
Everyone got fire.
Tell me about the mask.
Can you tell me about this?
You gotta put it
I
every
haven't seen that for a while.
time.
They had a friend who used to make them for us for the course. He passed away last year.
What does the symbol mean?
It's borrowed from paganism. It's the symbol of the triple goddess. The mother, maiden, and crone, represented by the waxing and waning of the moon. It's an ancient symbol. It predates Christianity. Some people say that it dates back to Paleolithic times.
And is that relevant to the course?
Well, no.
Some
I mean,
people
it's
say.
Either it does or it doesn't.
Particularly relevant. We don't use it on the course, no.
I'm not acting suspiciously. I'm totally comfortable.
Made by a friend.
Made
Made by a friend who died last year.
This is just how I...
It's the first one we ever had made. We had it designed by an agency after we'd spent weeks trying to find a name for this place.
It took you weeks?
Don't like that, Inspector. I thought it was a rather grand name. Actually, if I'm being honest, I plucked it out of thin air one night in the George while I was having a few gin and tonics. Well, actually, somebody left a book and I stole it.
You're under arrest.
That's amazing.
Have you seen one of these before?
I mean, at least this guy's
I
drunk.
believe that looks like a scrying mirror to me.
You have seen one before?
Well, I used to have one myself, actually, along with lots of other bits and pieces of that nature. Silly things, you know.
Really?
Yes, when I was in my teenage years, I had quite an obsession with that kind of thing. I was a very somber child, and well, not that you could tell, always playing fantasy games, reading books about that kind of malarkey, you know.
Malarkey?
What sort of books did you read?
Well, books on black magic, not the chocolates. Witchcraft, satanic rituals,
he loves it.
that kind of thing. I grew out.
But you're not into that sort of thing now.
Of course I'm not. I mean, I don't need to believe in the supernatural, Inspector.
No, I have my own self-help group. That's essentially the exact
Don't you
same
think so?
thing.
I believe the last time you saw Kate Vine was at the pub last Friday, then you came straight back with some of the students, is that right?
Yes, I like to have a glass of port or two after a long day, and benefits of being married to the landlady.
How did she seem that night?
The landlady?
Kate.
Oh, Kate. Well, she was her usual self, drunk.
That was usual.
It was for her, yes. I mean, it didn't impair her ability, though. She was a very bright star, lots of potential, very enthusiastic.
So she seemed to be enjoying the course?
Well, as far as anybody could tell, yes.
When did you first meet her?
When she joined, about 3 months ago.
And you hadn't met her before then?
No.
So you didn't suspect there was anything wrong?
Well, do you mean, did I expect her to drown herself? Of course I didn't inspect her. It was quite a shock. Nobody expected that.
Nobody inspected that.
Damn, overacting.
Have
I
you
mean,
seen
if you're not used
this
to it by
before?
now.
I love it.
Not that I recall.
It makes it
You
fun.
don't know
Yeah.
whether Kate had lost this or not?
No, I've never seen it before, sorry.
James, you gotta get off this driver's license.
Does Simon
It's
Thompson
dead
ride a
end.
bike, do you know?
I think so, yes.
At some
I
point,
think he
somebody's going to
drives
have
as well,
seen
but I
that
might be
license,
mistaken.
and he's going to shit himself with joy. Simon does ride a bike. I think Simon also drives, but isn't sure. Ever seen this? You ever seen this
Have you
screwdriver?
tried Simon's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Ryan?
No, I haven't had the pleasure, sorry.
Have you tried James' homebrew?
James was reselling the homebrew.
Know what this is?
Buddy put
Yes.
meat in it.
It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol that we use on the course. It's supposed to represent freedom from the chains of your ancestry.
Have you ever bought one of these?
I haven't, but I've seen the students wearing them.
What do you know about the broken window at the back of the pub?
Oh, Rebecca told me about it. I don't know how it got smashed, though. I told her to tape over it. We can't have anybody cutting themselves. You have to be very health and safety conscious these days.
Do you know anything
He
about
just
an
has
argument in the
extreme
pub last
social
Friday?
anxiety
What
that he
time?
tries to quell
I
with
believe
drinking.
it wasn't long after the pub opened.
I'm
No.
loving this.
I usually
this
leave
guy.
for the manor house about 6. I start preparations around 6:30. I like to get a head start.
I like him so much they're showing everything twice because he's in weird.
Usually leaves for Atlas at 6 p.m. Oh, wait. Well, that's everything. Doesn't believe in anything supernatural now. Atlas name picked randomly. Symbol not used on the course.
Wait, symbol. I thought it was used on the course.
I don't know.
Oh. Sorry, the mask symbol is not used on the course. Well, can you find any Atlas documents? Look at the thing.
Which thing?
The flyer.
Well, I mean, this is as much as we can look at it.
There's no zoom?
No. Don't think that's how we solve things in the contradiction. We're strictly focused on contradictions. Please keep the phrase your response in the form of a contradiction.
Wait, she was always drunk, but you didn't suspect she had emotional problems?
It all lines up. We're English.
I mean, that's what I said, but everyone else seems to think it's a problem.
Yeah, I feel like the contradictions are generally more direct. It doesn't seem like you have to, kind of emotionally intuit much.
No, but some people do drink to cope with their emotional problems. Generally, if you're drunk by the afternoon, every day,
Yeah.
that's indicative of either a problem emotionally or just, I guess, straight up with alcohol.
I don't know. I
I
don't.
feel like there are very few people who are just like, this alcohol is just so delicious, I need to drink it all the time.
I don't think we have anything to hit him with right now. I mean, he did say this thing about things Simon drives, but he isn't sure.
I mean, I don't know why that's...
It's not conclusive evidence. But maybe there's something we can do, like turn the screwdriver into a car.
That's all for the moment. Thank
I
you.
don't know, maybe we should go talk to his wife now?
Sure, yeah, totally. Go tell her he was just having an affair.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know why we can't bring that up, because we don't have a physical piece of evidence tied to it yet.
We promised we wouldn't.
Whatever. Jenksy's promises come cheap. He's got a roll of them in his back pocket.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Met your hubbers.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
I think so.
You tell me.
What do you know about this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think.
And when was that?
Last year sometime.
That's fucking stone cold.
Wait, thanks to the mask.
We did ask Ryan about, I mean, that symbol not used in the course seems relevant, but
But we don't have a contradiction.
yeah.
Unless we maybe.
We tried this one, right?
Yeah.
Kate was very drunk.
Oh, doesn't she know the friend really well?
Emma?
Yeah.
the argument been updated? I mean, maybe didn't this and didn't see who Kate was with?
Yeah.
Nope.
No. So it seemed like she should have known it was her. If that was like her friend.
You would think. We didn't really get anything new.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Atlas people. North Lane and West Streets.
Oh.
What, you mean that person who like walked by?
Oh, no.
Alright, we're
What is
waiting.
in there?
Nothing. We have to wait until 8 p.m.
Oh, right.
for that place to open.
Yeah. I'm like, this is a tremendous waste of resources. Why the hell are you asking?
You're
for
back
that?
with...
What are you doing, dude? Oh, wait, that's a different guy?
Private eye.
Yeah, apparently.
No, I'm a police
He was
inspector.
waiting for the weed guy to leave.
Yeah.
I'm investigating a death.
Only one person doing their drug of choice at this late in
Did
a
one last
time.
year too. Same place.
The guy who designed the flyer? I mean the masks?
Drowned a student. Ask that psycho about it. He runs that business cult thing up at the big house.
Maybe that's one of his
Punching
many
nut
pockets.
jobs.
Here, I have something in one of my jacket's many breast pockets.
Liam something.
Sounds like a clue to me. A drunken
Atlas'
clue.
reputation precedes them. I think I might call the station.
Ooh.
Find out a bit more.
Call the
about
chief?
this
Good luck.
Liam.
He's not going to pick up the fucking phone.
Yeah, he doesn't take your calls.
Hello, DCI Jones speaking.
Mike, it's Jenks.
Alright, Jenks, I thought you clocked off tonight.
Yeah, the chief's put me on a case tonight, the Edenton girl.
Oh, never mind, you poor sod. Oh, that was sorted out anyway.
I wish it was. Listen, are you near a computer?
I can't be. Yeah, go on.
Do you know anything about a death last year? Someone called Liam in Edenton Village?
Don't remember it. Hang on, let's have a look. Edenton Village. Yeah, Liam Rogers. That's suicide last year.
Suicide?
Hang on, 2 suicides in 2 years, both of them Edenton.
You guys didn't put that together before you went out there?
Right, well, good luck with that. See you Monday.
Thanks, Mike.
You know,
Does no one in this town care?
those numbers don't seem that bad. 2 in 2 years?
Suicide?
Yeah.
In a town of like 6 people?
I guess so.
It's like a third of their population.
So should we go talk to Ryan about that? Talk to Rand Paul?
So, I hear a lot of your students drown? What's that about, buddy?
Yeah. 2 drownings.
A few more questions, if you
I
don't
mean,
mind.
come on. You got a big ass lake. You got a populace that likes
What
to
can you
drink.
tell me about Liam?
Oh, Liam. You mean the boy who committed some very unfortunate sin?
Did you know him?
Oh, yes, yes. Well, I say know him. I met him in the pub. Seemed very happy sort of person. Well, I say he seemed happy. You can't
His
think
head is
anything.
a perfect circle.
It is.
He's like an orange grape. Like a I don't know. Better like a
What?
when cirrhosis turned your skin color or something. I've met Liam in the pub. I've heard about Liam's suicide. What about this? Well, it's gotta be him.
Yeah.
I feel
Okay,
maybe it's
that's
too
it for now.
early.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Go ask the wife.
Yeah. Who Liam is. That was Liam.
Thanks for making us go through like 3 loading screens every time we want to talk to this guy. They're like, we're gonna make you work for it, so
like
you
the
appreciate
Walking
it.
Sands.
Yeah.
The Waking Sands.
Gotta talk to Mini Fila. Ping ping.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
No,
I just really like ringing the bell. Do you want to stop?
What do you know about
No.
Liam? You mean Liam who took his life? He used to play in a band, Black Rock or something. No,
The Black Rock?
Stone.
The slaver ship?
Very gothic. I used to let them play in here sometimes at the weekends. They were quite good.
Did you know there was anything wrong? I mean, why he might have...
No, I didn't know him very well.
Okay.
What do you know about this?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Thank you.
Later.
So chipper. All right. Well, let's see what these guys have to know about it, and then we'll go check the drinking spot.
Just
See if there's anybody doing coke there now.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
somebody just eating mushrooms straight out of the
Yeah.
ground.
What do you know about a student called Liam? Committed suicide last year.
Only that I didn't know him really well.
Cool. Okay, great. Thanks.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I'm gonna go over to see what Simon's up to. Or
You guys seem like you have a fucked up relationship.
are you usually what? Is Simon not around?
There you go. Come on. Cute.
Why didn't it didn't give me the option?
Smells nice. What is that?
Chili pork.
I have no idea you're a cook.
Oh, no, I used to be more into it. No, I don't do it so much. Used to grow my own herbs and everything.
Not here.
No, at the farmhouse where I used to live.
Where was that?
Grow.
That's where James lives.
Grow your own
yeah, we used to share a
herbs.
house together. The farmer used to let us use a corner of his greenhouse to grow stuff.
I didn't know you knew James that well.
Well, didn't really get on.
Where are the greenhouses?
But it's just through the farmyard at the back.
You've
Interesting.
been there,
Yeah.
Jenks. I have a terrible memory for the
What do you know
detective.
about Liam?
It's
Look
atrocious.
at that. Look his way.
Oh, that Liam. yeah, I heard about him.
But you didn't know.
No, I know he went to college, but didn't really know him. It's sad though.
Probably. Well, great. You've been a lot of help.
How dare it.
I guess.
Know anything about...
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Well, we can go ask James, Jimbo,
We should definitely ask James about Liam.
because they're both artsy.
Well, no, it's just more like, I feel like his kindred spirit, his twin told us about him.
Yeah.
So he probably knows him pretty well.
The other bearded,
other-
pasty guy.
Chubby, high / drunk, bearded, bald guy.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam who died.
Liam who killed himself.
Jenks, please.
He was in my ear.
A person has died, and I know you know
What
that.
was Liam on?
Can't remember, not mine.
What was yours?
Plant science.
Can't remember.
First time I knew about Liam was when he killed himself.
Right, so you didn't meet him.
Maybe you go look in the greenhouse.
Be back
I
later
should
on,
give
if
it
that's
another
okay.
Try. But right now, this is a dead end. Unless some of the dialogues we got from that somehow opened up something with Ryan.
Simon mentioned another greenhouse on the farm.
Aha,
Must be
go
up the hill
further up
there.
Yay.
to
That's
find
where
the
all
weed.
good stuff is kept. Johnny Warren, huh?
Oh no. Not Jenksy.
I wonder if James knows this is here. Don't what it is. It'd be interesting to see what he says about it.
He actually just making sage tea. That was it look like sage.
That would be funny. Psycho. This is the best shot to see his strangely elfin shoes.
Yeah. I actually really like the way they shot it.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Could you tell me what these are, please? I found them
It's
in the greenhouse.
oregano, isn't it?
Been snooping around on the farm, have we?
It's called investigating, James.
Maybe you fucking heard of it.
It's mint. Mint leaves. For cooking.
Yeah, I heard you were a bit of a budding chef.
Dabble a bit. Won a few
Emphasis
competitions.
on the bud.
Impressive. So you normally just leave packets of mint lying around?
Must have dropped it.
M.M.
Oh, W.
Ooh. I think you just turned this whole case upside down.
Thank you. Probably be back
I
later.
guess we could ask. I'm taking this, by the way.
Yeah.
The weed.
I'm taking this weed.
I'm about to roll up an enormous J. I'm about to roll up an enormous Jenks. If you know what I mean.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Oh yeah, I guess that's that.
You know what these are?
No. Look a bit like sage leaves.
Haven't seen them before, though.
Not at all, no.
Leaves could be
I
sage.
said sage, but
Well, can we find a way to
actually look at it like closer?
No,
Does it
I-
look like a pile of poop.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Well, because he said they were mint, and his degree is in plant science, so we need a way to
You know what these
contradict
are, by
him
any
so we
chance?
can point out the contradiction.
No.
Nick
Sorry.
says we're gonna love.
I
love
don't know
the
anything about plants or things like that, but you should ask Rebecca.
Nick says we're
She's
gonna
the
love
one
what
who
MM
Keep that.
stand for. Is it Majora's Mask?
Thank you. Probably be back
Thinks
later.
Rebecca would know about them.
Rebecca.
Any rest? Huh?
Maybe I need to. I'll fix it.
You wanna stop streaming?
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Fun. It's just I do feel bad for all the
Do you know what
topics.
these are?
Yeah. Well, do you want to do it for a little
Magic
bit?
mint.
Magic
Where did you
mint.
find this?
Magic mint.
Salvia divinorum. I used to grow
Oh.
it years ago.
Okay.
It makes you trip.
Yeah,
Quite
it does.
legal, I assure you.
Hallucinogenic and legal. Quite a dangerous combination, really.
It
Do you
makes you
use
trip
it?
for like 15 seconds.
Yeah, I don't think it's
And-
like.
and
Isn't it
like, it
dangerous
essentially,
combination?
it essentially just knocks you out for 15 seconds.
I didn't expect Rebecca to know about growing drugs. I know she
Okay.
claims
So
not to
now
use them
you
herself.
Yeah.
And then you bring
Ah,
it
that's
back.
all for the moment. Thank
Okay,
you.
So now we kind of understand. You need to get like one of those. I guess we could do this.
I don't really think that salvia can be used for flavoring.
Heading over to the Abbey Farm with my tiny elfin shoes. His shoes are 7 feet long.
Questions, please.
He's got a whole fleet of Vikings in
Ever
those.
heard of Salvia divinorum, James?
Was that skin cream?
It's not a skin cream, no.
He's so fucking. He hates James so
So you've
much.
never heard of Salvia?
He's like, listen, you dumb bastard. Jump over this couch and choke
I
me.
know.
He's so affable with everybody but James. He's like, James, I'm sick of your fucking bullshit.
So, your degree is in plant science.
That's because
But you
James
don't
is
seem to
thinking
know
about
anything
important
plants.
stuff like the universe.
Still got a lot to learn.
So you're still
He's
saying
gazing into
you've
the
never
fire.
heard of salvia.
You'd say that.
So you have.
Maybe.
And you do grow it.
It's legal, why not?
What do you do with it?
I use it for explorative purposes, meditation.
And does this involve anybody else?
Why?
Do you sell it or give it to anybody else? Sure.
We're not even halfway.
Yeah,
so
it's
if
just
you
for me,
want to
nobody
read
else.
And that's the only drug you grow, is it?
Yeah, I didn't figure
We're
we'd
free to go and look
Eat
if you
it.
want.
It's okay, I'll look later.
play for a little while longer.
The only drug he grows.
Stop before
Not
10.
sure I believe that, James. Then again, would someone growing illegal drugs bother growing a legal one?
What? Private use only, but the tea.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Private use only, but.
Good job. That was like so long ago.
Well, I knew that was going to come up.
Finally, the homebrew.
Aha.
When you say herbal tea, do you mean salvia?
Probably.
So you trade salvia tea with
You're being so
for
cagey
his
for something that's not
So
illegal.
why
Or
did you
something
say
else that
you
you're
didn't
like
give
totally
salvia
common
to
to.
anybody else?
Yeah.
Did you give it to anybody else? How many people did you give it to? Did you give it to Kate?
No.
How about Liam?
I didn't have anything to do with him dying, if that's what you mean.
So you did give him salvia?
Yes, I gave him salvia because he asked for it, but that's not what killed him.
Well, he committed suicide, James, because of psychological issues that probably weren't helped by him trying hallucinogenic
He
drugs.
didn't commit suicide. You don't know anything about him. You don't know what happened.
Okay, so what happened then?
Do you even know about Third Eye?
Blind?
No!
You don't know about Third Eye. You don't know about Third Eye. You know nothing about Liam's death. I mean, forget salvia.
Fine, tell me then.
The sixth
Third
chakra.
Eye was a cult. We had our very own psycho cult operating right here from our village hall. And I got rid of them, single-handed. I'm the one who got rid of Third Eye. Did they tell you that at the station?
Okay, start again. They were what?
You don't know anything, do you? Look,
No one will talk to me!
You got no brains in your goddamn head,
they were
Jenksy.
reeling in students, pretending to be some sort of happy life course, you know. We can make your life better sort of crap.
Wait, so literally
Then
the
they'll
same
put in
thing
everyone
that's
through this
happening
brainwashing
right now.
program to make them compliant, then selling them on.
The symbol.
What do you mean, selling them on?
Selling them. Objects, commodities.
To who?
To anyone who could afford them.
Human trafficking?
Politicians, famous celebrities, wealthy businessmen, you name it.
What for?
You don't get it, do you? Third Eye were making and selling slaves. They were black market slave traders. They were wiping people's personalities using ECT, brainwashing, cocktails of hard drugs, deliberately turning them into perfect slaves. You know how much slaves are worth on the black market these days?
These days?
Millions. And I'm talking per slave.
Nope.
That's why anyone who stood up to them and threatened to go public
Absolutely not.
killed off. They didn't give it down.
Maybe like
So you're saying Liam was murdered by
$10,000.
Third Eye?
Exactly what I'm saying. So I started looking into it. They were all saying it was suicide, but there's no way.
So, did you ever actually meet Liam?
I found out about him.
And how did you find out about all this other
What
stuff?
happened to giving them the
It's
salvia?
obvious, you can tell.
It's just obvious.
I met some of the students. You could see straight away there was something wrong. They were like zombies. And I could tell when someone's got ECT damage or when they've been through mind conditioning. It's just obvious. The US military used all these techniques back in the 50s. It's all documented, you can read about it. They showed all the same signs.
So, did you ever actually go to a meeting?
No, but I knew what went on.
How?
From what people said who'd been through it.
Okay, so do you know anyone I could speak to who did go through it?
Well, no. Look, it doesn't matter. Why did they close down if it wasn't true? They just closed down and disappeared overnight after I put all the flyers up. Bit of a coincidence.
I think
That
they
was just after Liam
rebranded.
died.
Yeah.
And do you think that had anything to do with it?
Maybe, but it was the flyers that forced them to close.
Yep.
Okay.
Never worked for Martin
Do you mind
Luther.
if I keep this?
Third Eye definitely killed Liam.
Church closed.
Third Eye Blind killed Liam.
Well, that was a lot to take in. Does James really believe all this stuff?
This
is the first I've heard about
for a
third
conspiracy
eye.
theorist,
What's
he's
that
like
connection with
remarkably
Atlas, if there is one?
underwritten, underacted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, one sec. I'm gonna mute the mic.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
We're back.
I guess I didn't unmute the mic.
You're sitting on the thing. Okay.
Oh, I did.
Alright, let's do it. Nah, you're still sitting.
Sorry.
We're sitting on the Never mind.
Time for the old go through 3 screens. Knock on the
ask
door.
you a couple of things, please.
What do you know about this?
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about Third Eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it?
No, sorry.
You know what that is. You told us what that is.
Yeah. Come on, guy.
Yeah, there you go. That one.
Aha.
Aha.
Ryan, you've just told me all about the moon symbols on the mask.
Well, that was
then you're
about
claiming
an
you don't
hour
know
ago,
anything
but-
about the symbols on the
Just-
flyer. It's all the same thing.
Oh, actually, yes. Sorry, yes, yes, I do remember that.
So what did you know about Third Eye?
Oh,
Blind.
not
MJ?
much, really. Never came into contact with them.
Just happened to set up another creepy cult.
That
directly
explanation was
onto the
way
spot
too
where
short.
they-
Ryan's definitely hiding something.
That explanation was way too short.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Divinorum.
What is it?
It's a hallucinogenic plant, a legal one, at least for the moment.
I've no interest in drugs, Inspector. My job. That's the only drug I need. As trite as that may sound.
As
students
I wave alcohol
used
at you. I
hallucinogens?
mean, I'm pretty sure
No,
that's
no. My students aren't interested in that kind of thing. Besides, no one is allowed drugs or alcohol onto the site. I don't think anyone has ever brought drugs to Atlas.
Do you have any medicines on site at all?
No, we're not allowed. Insurance purposes.
You're drinking.
Yeah. Well, you know, aside from my drugs, I don't figure this. Yeah, I didn't figure that would come up with anything.
Your students weren't interested in that kind of thing. And she was drunk. Guess that's not.
Do you know what this is?
Looks
Magic
like
mint.
chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
Just thought you might know.
I don't know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask Rebecca. She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things, growing things.
Yeah, just
What's that?
all manner of things. Liam's death. R.I.P. Liam. I don't think we can't go to the village hall until 8, I think. So we're missing some. No one knows what occurred. Never came into contact. Maybe.
Oh, wait.
Okay, that's it for now.
Huh?
Thank you.
Student ever brought drugs to Atlas? Kate had morphine in her system? I guess that's not
Yeah,
necessarily
I
a
don't think.
contradiction.
Well, I was gonna go ask Rebecca about the poster and hope she slips on something.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, if he's on the same drink, he's just
A few more questions, if you
pretending.
don't mind.
He's like, it's so good, it's so tasty whiskey.
Have you
I
seen
love it. I'm a
this
big boy.
before?
Don't take any notice of that.
Why?
James Wilson is a fantasist. He spends his time pretending to cast spells in the woods. He's not exactly a stable person. And, I heard that he was involved with growing cannabis.
Really?
Well, don't quote me on that.
So you don't think there's any truth?
No, I'm pretty
at all
sure
to
this is a two-sided flirtation.
None at all.
No truth about Flyer and Liam? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Cast spells in the woods. Grows cannabis. I mean, that seems like a big deal, but.
Gotta find the next drug addict in the woods.
Yeah. Check the woods again.
Have you seen this?
Check the woods for more.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Nope.
Oh.
It's clear.
Not even up hobo. Woodlands.
I don't think we've seen anything in the clearing yet.
Oh.
Aha! Trying to push down that tree, huh?
Not defacing
Playing a bit of the old tree
What's it to
pushy.
you?
Well, I'm a policeman.
Pushy trees.
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
It means that you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or what?
All right,
Or you
grown up
arrest me.
Daniel
Well, I think we're
Radcliffe.
fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money. What happens if you do something that I don't like? You're going to give me some money?
Look, I do not have time
Money?
to discuss it at the moment. Can you just go?
Fight me IRL, bro.
Pathetic.
Devil worship.
What a prize brat. But why would he carve that into a tree? Either he's a die-hard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol than meets the eye.
Uh-huh. See, I told you we need to go to the woods.
Yeah, we need to encounter the next hobo.
Yeah, the next crazy hobo.
I can't believe that that's actually part of the strategy of this game. They should just have a hint that
A few
says
more
like
questions, if you don't
stuck,
mind.
try the woods. I think we need to ask
If I
James
did
about this.
This. Would that mean anything to you?
It's a devil sign, isn't it? Is that what you're getting at, Inspector?
I got a good feeling about this one.
Something we use on the course. It's not something we use on the course, Inspector. I don't even know what that could possibly mean exactly.
Nope, I guess not. I really figured that would be a good one. Alright, well maybe I have to get...
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Yeah. He's just trying to rock out, bro. He just want to rock.
He's just a punk.
I know who's good, who knows about the devil fingers.
Anti-establishment punk. Wait, can you hold on a sec?
Yeah. I won't do it till you come back. Your secret's safe with me.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Oh, fuck.
If I did that,
Shit.
would it mean anything to you?
It's okay, we can replay it.
Satanism.
I won't watch it.
Satanists use it.
Have you ever seen anyone using it?
Lots of people. Politicians, presidents, CEOs.
Have you ever seen anyone local using it?
Not that I remember.
Okay, I'm ready.
If I did that, would it mean anything to you?
Yeah. It's a Satanism symbol. Satanists use it.
Have you ever seen anyone using it?
Lots of people. Politicians, presidents, CEOs.
Have you ever seen anyone local using it?
Local.
I remember.
Knee out, Jenksy. You led your cat side show.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Is it?
Huh? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, how do we don't have a way to like connect that with I feel like we gotta bring up the Satanist thing to what's his face? Ryan.
Yeah, well, this is England. Dark cops. This guy doesn't even appear to have a gun.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Why is it meant to mean something?
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Be back later on if
I'll
that's okay.
I'll show myself out. I'm sorry to bother you. You gonna crack this time, Ryan? Wait, here we go. Ryan recognizes the fingers as a devil sign. Wait, did I already try and do this? No.
Doesn't know how the finger could be used and read books about devil.
Oh. Is that what I tried last time? How the finger sign could be used on the course.
Oh, on
Thank you. Probably be back
Another dead
later.
end. I feel like we're going to be like bored people. You have things you haven't asked Simon and Emma about. Well, I guess. But I was already going to try that. In fact, I was going to the tip to see if I could avoid trying that because, well, maybe one of them is going to be like, oh yeah, I used to see Ryan making that finger thing all the time.
It's his favorite finger thing.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's a drug, isn't it?
Yeah. Hallucinogenic drug.
Hallucinogenic.
No, I've never taken any illegal substances.
You want to?
Actually,
It's perfectly legal.
Have you seen this?
Yeah. It's all over college last year. James made it. Idiot.
So you don't agree with what I'm saying?
No, I don't agree with anything James says. He's absolutely crazy. He thinks that the government has been controlled by aliens and that we're all bugged. He's nuts.
Thinks James is nuts.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
With my eyes all bugged out,
No.
baring my teeth.
Why?
It's okay. Thanks.
It's okay, thanks. I gotta go. Don't worry about it. Come on! Doesn't believe anything James says. Guess I'll go next door and
That's it for
interview
the time being,
Simon
thank you.
about the devil horns. Magic mint. Magic mints.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Salvia divinorum.
Magic mint, same thing.
Oh yeah, you mean the drug? Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, ever tried it?
Like, once or twice, yeah. But it's not really my sort of thing. It messes with your brain. I've never tried any other drugs either. Well, nothing like that. Nothing hallucinogenic.
Not
Have
even
you seen this
herbal
before?
tea?
Oh. Is this the thing that James did? Yeah, I've heard of it.
What do you know about all this? A third eye, I think we'll call it?
I don't really know anything about it. I mean, I've heard about Liam's death, but all I know about Three Eyes or whatever is on this flyer.
So you hadn't heard about third eye?
No, sorry.
If I did this.
Who did you see doing that?
Someone in the woods, carving it into a tree.
That was Kyle. It's a guy from the course. He's an idiot.
And where does he live?
I can't remember. Somewhere outside the village? The three fingers thing is something the students started doing. It's something from the course. The three freedoms. The three freedoms? It's from the course. It's a phrase.
Free to be free.
Free yourself from the things that are holding you back, right? Things that stop you being successful.
What are they?
There's fear of failure, guilt, and doubting, self-doubt.
You believe that?
Yeah. Guilt ruins lives. It stops you looking forward. It serves no practical purpose. It's basically destructive.
Little practical purpose.
Right.
I get what you're saying.
No, I don't.
Well,
Free to be free. Not the most original slip.
Atlas
I wonder how
phrase.
far this
We're gonna-
freedom goes.
Need to go fucking beat the door down. Open up, Ryan. I know you're not drinking in there. I know that's apple juice. Just try to look
Fucking
cool.
liar.
You giant 4-year-old, you adult-sized 3-year-old
You
boy.
swirly baby
Ask about a
face
few more things,
liar.
please. Can you tell me a bit about the phrase "free to be free"?
I just flipped the fucking
Free
couch.
to be free, my favourite motto. Well, we teach our students that people, well, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves of these evils, then they're free to realise their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a background in psychology. Honestly. Well, don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
Behind these baby blues.
Did you come up with the phrase?
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I
Clock's
came
about to
up
strike
with the
8
phrase.
PM.
Dad's more the money man.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man. Dad suffers from a lack of imagination.
What?
Yeah, that's pretty weird. Oh, doesn't know how three fingers could be used in the course, and
Yeah.
then the phrase.
Says he invented the phrase? That's what I tried. Phrase about getting rid of self-doubt?
Phrase invented. Try it out. Yeah,
I think I did this one already. Come on! We were right there.
Well, we don't have confirmation from him that the symbol represents the phrase yet, so maybe we need that.
Damn it. We were right there.
Well, he got the name for Atlas, not off. Do we know anything about the village hall?
Well, we can't go in there until 8.
Do you know anything else about it?
No.
Thank you. Probably be
There's
back later.
something meets there at 8. Maybe it'll turn to 8 now. No. go check it out. Oops. Check the woods again. Oops. God damn it. Hobos? No.
Magical hobos.
I wonder
what to do.
if that drunken hobo is ever going to show up again.
Did the Santa move?
I think that's a buoy.
The Santa. Look at it. Looks exactly.
Oh, it does look like two people. Nobody in the clearing. Oh, alright, so Matt says Village Hall and Third Eye are a contradiction since Third Eye used to be there.
Yeah, that's what I was. What were they based out of the Village Hall?
One was Atlas.
Well, wait. So Atlas, or he
Couple
said
more questions,
we
if that's
used to be
okay.
Based out of the Village Hall, but it was Third Eye that was based out of the Village, right?
Seemingly.
Yeah.
Ah,
nice.
According to the flyer, this Third Eye group was based at the Village Hall, is that right?
Was it?
And that's where you were based,
Oh,
wasn't it?
looking nervous.
Yeah, you said
fat
you invented
baby.
the Atlas phrase, free
You
to be
5'8"
free, while you
baby.
were based at the Village Hall.
So I did.
So you must have come into contact with Third Eye at some point. You were using the same hall.
Well, I'm afraid I haven't been entirely honest with you, Inspector.
Go on.
You see, Third Eye...
Jacques!
Third Eye is, or was, Atlas under a different name. Sorry.
Atlas is Third Eye.
In a new improved form, yes.
Why the
And
hell would you lie
ran
about
Third
that?
Eye.
With
I know I'm not, I don't
So
present
you
the
must
most.
have known Liam. You didn't just meet him, did you?
Yes, I knew him, Inspector.
That's not illegal to lie to a cop.
All of this has been thoroughly investigated, cleared up.
You've been investigated about his death?
They dropped the case. We didn't have anything to do with it. Well, when I say drop the case, I mean a police investigation is one thing, what the public thinks is another. They threatened to go public, and then James bloody Wilson started distributing his flyers. That was it.
Distributing.
No choice. It's an end.
You had to change the name.
We'd already paid the family an out-of-court settlement.
But like,
Thought that was an end. Then James, his cronies,
two,
leave it alone.
two
So we had to close down.
died in 2 years.
Buy a new place.
In the
thing.
exact
So
same
now
way.
you're
So
arrested.
eventually
Or at least you
reopened.
have warrants.
As Atlas.
As Atlas.
And it worked.
Up till now, yes.
So you knew James Wilson too?
We knew James, but he didn't know us as such. Oh, he was very quick to shoot us down, but he didn't do anything like actually coming to the course to see what he was about.
So James wouldn't know that you were now running Atlas.
Not unless he came to one of our courses.
And how much of all that stuff was true? ECT machines, brainwashing.
I'm afraid that exists only exclusively in the mind of Mr. Wilson. All we do is make better business people. We challenge their prejudices and presumptions.
That might be true.
Why don't you come along and see for yourself? The course starts in 15 minutes. Excuse me, Inspector. Hello.
Oh, can I borrow that when you're done? I need to call the chief.
Well, you have
I don't want to walk all the way to the
People
phone
have
box.
those kinds of phones, and he is using the public payphone?
Yep. He's a public servant, and they're grossly underfunded.
I thought
that was that. I have
It
to.
was like
You can come and meet him if you like.
Well, I might come and have a chat.
Come with me.
Aha! Eight.
To be perfectly honest, Dad's a great businessman, but he lacks imagination. He does, however, believe in the power of the individual when taught by the right teacher. Ryan, in here. Just coming. Through here.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Detective Inspector Jenks. I am investigating a death in the village. I believe you knew Kate Vine.
Oh, I thought all this was dealt with, Inspector. You do know that Kate Vine was a gherkin short of a big mad. You do know, Father. You must forgive my son.
Gherkin is a type of pickle.
He still can't summon up the courage to
So
come straight to the point. So what do you want to know?
Well, a few more questions if you don't mind.
I do mind. I'm a very busy man. Try asking an intelligent question. Like, do I mind being quizzed about a once promising student who turned into a useless drunk? Ryan, would you mind leaving us for a while?
Go back to the centre. I have one or two things from there. Only if you leave me dead.
You may begin, Mr. Holmes.
Laugh your
I'm not going to be
human
able
lump.
to help you. I don't have much to do with the course nowadays, so I can't give you any hard information.
That's as maybe, but we
No, that's
need...
as is. But if you want my opinion, I'd be quite happy to give it to you. So far away.
Okay, thank you.
That was so meek.
Paul certainly doesn't take
That's
any
the meekest
prisoners.
Jenks
It's
yet.
obvious who's pulling the strings in this family. And I wonder... How well did you know Kate?
Hardly knew it at all. Met her a few times. At the course this morning.
So when was the last time you saw her?
Run, Jenks.
Friday.
It's gonna eat you.
I just popped out to the course.
Look at him.
and,
It's gonna gargle
that's
you.
it.
Did you speak to her then?
Whatever.
Gargle?
Like rocks he is.
And how did she
gargling
seem?
with at the moment.
Gherkin.
Was she
Whatever
happy,
Gherkin keeps
sad,
gargling with.
preoccupied?
She was drunk.
Yes.
Do
He'll
you know
know.
Kate had lost this. It's her driving license.
How
Oh,
would I
thank
know
you
that?
for acknowledging
You didn't
that.
see it lying around anywhere.
No.
God damn it. Someday. I have to believe that
Did you know
someday.
anything about Simon Thompson's bike?
No.
I feel like he would have been a little more belligerent if he
Yeah.
Ever tried Simon's
Boom.
Simon Thompson?
No, I haven't. I wouldn't touch anything that has had Simon's fingers in it.
It's a fair point, though, actually.
Yeah.
Don't disagree.
Salvia
Have you seen
Divinorum.
this before?
Looks familiar. Where did you find it?
It was, in the woods.
Presumably had something to do with Kate or a killer.
Well, that's what I'm trying to establish.
Shouldn't it be in an
He
evidence
just looks
bag,
so
Inspector?
funny.
Yeah, he
That
looks like-
tiny object. Like
Unfortunately.
like,
Don't go testing it for DNA, will you? It's got yours all over it.
He's got a point there, Jenksy.
What do you know about this?
It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol we use sometimes in the courts. Little bird in cage flying away. Freeing themselves from their past is the analogy.
So do they get them when they join the course or something?
No, not as a rule. I think I bought one once as a present.
Oh, not for Kate by any chance?
No, not for Kate. I can't really remember who it was for. A birthday present, maybe for one of the students.
Which student?
I have no idea.
I'm old.
Yeah.
I can't remember things because I am old.
What did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
You didn't hear anything
Should
about
do
an
it
argument in the
last.
pub?
Should I have?
Or the
That's
yeah.
Salvia.
Salvia.
Salvia Divinorum. Alright, here it comes.
Oh.
What do you know about this?
Oh,
Looks
come
like a
on. You're not
mask.
going to do the goofy
You don't
thing?
recognize it?
Not particularly.
He's too intimidated.
It's like a monarch mask.
What's a monarch mask?
Monarch is a fancy dress outfit. Ryan goes there sometimes.
Fancy dress and masks.
And sex parties, presume.
Or is fancy dress
Could you tell me
euphemism
about
for
this?
costumes?
Had it designed by an agency.
Yes.
And when was that?
Fancy dress
Last year.
is costume.
I guess
When you
maybe
started
I
the
knew
business?
that.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose so.
You dress according to your fancy.
Have you ever seen one of these before?
I believe it's a scrying mirror, pagan thing.
Ever used one?
Why would I use a scrying mirror?
So you have no interest at all in this sort of thing?
No.
Scrying.
Does the Atlas course use them at all?
Not at all. Strange question.
How well did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam, who took his life.
You already used that one.
Well,
Yeah.
as far as I remember, he was a good student, confident, outgoing.
You didn't notice any problems?
I believe he had problems at home.
Were you there when he died?
Yeah.
And afterwards? You didn't see him after the meeting?
No.
What was Liam like that night?
No. Apart from being drunk, or possibly because of that, he seemed perfectly happy.
He was drunk?
Well, I assume the bottle in his hand contained whiskey and not lemonade.
Lots of similarities to Kate, don't you think? Drinking, depression, is that normal for the students?
People come into the Atlas course for quick solutions to their problems. And when they don't get them as quickly as they might have liked, sometimes their impatience gets the better of them.
Know what this is, by any chance?
Yeah. I've no idea. Gardening isn't my kind of thing. Rebecca would probably know. I presume you've met Rebecca.
Yes,
I'm sure she'd enjoy telling you what it is. She's the kind of woman who likes to feel superior. Would probably marry a millionaire and then decide to run her own pub.
Yes, why was that?
Well, she isn't exactly housewife material. She likes to be in control. Like Wyatt. Shame, isn't it, that I'm in control of both of them?
I was just gonna say.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum, or magic mint?
Enjoying the acting.
Yeah.
Sounds like it might be a drug.
Fun.
Yeah.
It's a hallucinogenic plant. Legal as a
I
matter of
mean,
fact.
Jenks' a
I'm
little
not
hard
a
to take.
drug
Yeah.
taker, Inspector. I have no enthusiasm for voluntarily poisoning your brain.
And you've never seen anyone on the course taking it?
Well, if someone had, they wouldn't have done it openly. We don't allow drugs or alcohol in our course. We like to tell the students that success is the best drug. Whether you buy into that, of course, is another matter.
What do you know
The
about
batteries might
this?
be dying in this.
So you've been graced with Goebbels already, have you? James, our local minister for propaganda. I suppose Ryan already told you all about our actual previous incarnation.
He explained, yes.
Did he tell you anything scandalous?
Not unless you count the suicide.
These things happen.
Was it your idea?
The suicide?
Third eye.
Yeah, I suppose it was. As my son had started to atrophy, I decided I ought to give him something to do.
And Third Eye was the same as Atlas, teaching business skills.
Very similar.
So Liam's death didn't prompt you to make any changes?
There was nothing we could do about Liam's death, Inspector, any more than we could do anything about Kate's. It was out of our control.
You can't blame me for wondering, Paul. 2 student deaths in 2 years.
It's called a coincidence, Inspector. I expect they ate fast food also. But you're not investigating all the local chippies, are you?
Do you have those?
If I did
It's like it's just this one
would it mean
street.
anything to you?
I presume you've seen an Atlas student doing that.
Ah, so this is an Atlas thing.
Well, it wasn't exactly our idea. The students started doing it spontaneously to show commitment to the cause. Cute, really. Which student did you see doing that?
I'm not sure, but he was carving it into a tree. I told him to stop.
Did you really? Why?
Defacing public property.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. What's the punishment for that kind of thing nowadays? Prison sentence?
Oh, it's usually a fine.
All right. What about defiling public liberty? Does that carry a fine too?
Oddly enough, the student
What
in
about
question
stopping
made a
John
point.
Galt from his
Is that
destiny?
something you encourage on the Atlas course?
We encourage people who put ideas first and moral anachronisms second.
Oh, okay.
The problem with the
So-
law, Inspector,
That's
is that it's out of date.
Well, I
it's
suppose
always
that's a matter of
the
opinion.
recipe for-
However, you still
Genocide
respect
usually-
it.
Respect
Usually
it.
genocide.
I abide by it. We all play by the book, Inspector, but that's only because of the threat of possible incarceration.
It's really good. Your philosophy is really deep, man.
Can you tell me a little about the Atlas phrase, free to be free?
Where did you hear that?
I was talking to one of your students.
It's a little phrase we conjured up to summarize our objectives.
What is your objective?
High five, Jinxie.
He's like leaning 75
I
inches
know.
out of the chair.
Free people from bondage. We teach that most people...
At this point, he's actually just squatting about a foot in front of the chair. He's not even sitting anymore.
He's just like sort of
Crouching
leaning
on the floor.
into his lap.
Feeling guilty in business is like a meat eater
cat.
feeling guilty in an
He's just
abattoir.
like climbing up there. That is like
Comes
rolled
from
over.
the archaic emotional centers of the brain. It's a vestige of our animal ancestry, that's all. In business, you heed it at your peril. I'm sorry, Inspector. My house appears to be haunted. Would you mind closing the door?
So, you believe that guilt has no place in business?
None at all. I have few beliefs, Inspector, but that's one of them.
And what if you have done something wrong?
Well, that's the whole point. Guilt has nothing to do with it.
Interesting opinion.
Very interesting. It'd be funny if this guy just didn't have any contradictions.
Ideas over morality? I think that's the best phrasing.
Yeah, those two.
I
mean, it might be that.
Wait, Liam had been drinking all night at the seminar. Don't allow alcohol.
Oh yeah, at the seminar.
Yeah.
Nice.
High five.
So if you don't allow drink or drugs onto the
Finally.
site, why did you allow
Oh, yeah,
Liam to
now
drink whiskey all night?
Liam had booze.
Oh, nice.
We did give him various warnings. Did try to stop him, but didn't work.
But you let him stay on the course?
Yeah, well, we couldn't throw him out. This isn't a primary school, Inspector. We're not the police. We can't enforce these rules.
You're a private
If they
organization.
Yeah.
You absolutely
stay
can.
on the court.
And what if they want to take drugs?
As long as they do it with discretion, frankly, I don't care if they want to wipe or inject paint stripper all over their faces.
Do you store any
This guy's got a
alcohol at
little
Atlas?
bit of problem with the
Is there a
metaphors
kitchen?
Yeah.
Why, do you want to go down there and check?
similes and
Well, obviously you wouldn't mind if what you're saying is true.
Of course I wouldn't mind. It's past the lavatories down the corridor, but you won't find any drugs in there or alcohol.
Whether I find alcohol at Atlas or not, it probably isn't particularly relevant. But it's worth a look anyway.
Nick says
That's all for the
we're
moment. Thank you.
approaching halfway. Should we play until the clock hits 9?
I get the feeling I might
or
be
you want to
seeing
stop
a
now?
lot of Paul tonight.
You tired? Well, I mean, we're not going to finish it tonight. It's after 10 already. We still can't. That would we'd be able to go in there now, but I guess not. All right, let's see. Show us the drug room.
Yeah. Show
Ryan.
us your
So the kitchen must be down the corridor there, if what Paul said is true.
Go down the corridor. Go over to the TV. Try a DVD.
Just randomly put a DVD in.
God, you guys don't even have like a label printer?
Freedom, true freedom, means freedom from many vices that society had traditionally believed to be virtues. Self-criticism, self-doubt, guilt. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not virtues. These are sins. Born of a fake morality implanted deep within our minds and collective consciousness by governments and religions through the ages, with the sole purpose of preventing the masses, stopping us from achieving the same success, happiness, and freedom enjoyed by those at the very pinnacle of society.
Well, it's like, but first off, you're a millionaire, so you're not the masses.
I'm going to show you
and second,
common morality is nothing more than the cynical creation of an elite desperate to stay in power. An elite hell-bent on preventing you from reaching your full potential by making you feel guilty for pursuing success. But the good news is that you can take back control. You can become the success you deserve to be.
You can
Atlas
become the
will give
success
you a
you
unique
deserve to
and
be.
powerful
That should have
advantage.
been the...
Oh, God damn it.
Why?
Wait. Was that? Do we have to watch it all again? I just leaned on my... but now my hands aren't even on the keyboard. Fast forward. Whatever.
What?
We're gonna watch that whole thing again? Okay.
Now you just made it longer. What are you doing?
Nick says I don't think you need to watch it again. No, now we all watch it. We're going back. Freedom. Freedom is the freedom to be free from freedom. The three freedoms. The freedom to be free from freeness.
From, you know, my
True
dad.
freedom.
So it's actually,
means
it
freedom
goes
from
right
many
back to
vices that
being
society
not
had
free.
traditionally
Freedom from you
believed
guys
to be
not giving-
virtues.
Not
Self-criticism,
giving me your
self-doubt,
Yeah.
guilt.
What's the ultimate
Ladies and
liberation?
gentlemen,
It's the liberation of giving me money.
These are
And then you
sins.
won't have any money. Or then I'll have all the money.
Born of a fake morality implanted deep within our minds and collective consciousness
Collective
by
consciousness,
governments and
like a hive
religions through
mind.
the ages, with the sole purpose of preventing the masses, stopping us from achieving the same success, happiness, and freedom enjoyed by those at the very pinnacle of society. I'm
But
going
you
to
are the
show
very
you
pinnacle of society.
that common
by those
morality
standards.
is nothing more than the cynical creation of an elite desperate to stay in power. An elite hell-bent on preventing you from reaching your full potential by making you feel guilty for pursuing success. But the good news is that you can take back control. You can become the success you deserve to be.
Say with me.
Atlas will give you a unique and powerful advantage.
Didn't you just give away the whole
Life in all
idea?
its technicolor glory can be yours.
Just don't
All
feel
that you
guilty.
have to do is to stay, embrace it, enjoy it, and learn to love your ambition. Welcome to Atlas.
Where's the third eye? Pretty good. Pretty good speech. Next time, try giving it to some actual people, though. Are we gonna search the cups for alcohol residue? So many shots of cabinets. Plastic fork,
Interesting. Well, there's a TV right
Do not
there
move.
with a DVD player. I don't think anyone will mind if I have a quick look at this.
You fool! You moved the genie's DVD! You freed him!
Wait, what? No, don't use
Ah.
the wrong one!
I tried the DVD from the pile.
Why are you filming yourself stealing wallets?
That's the whole thing?
Well, that was odd. Looked like someone pickpocketing. Why make a video of it?
I guess maybe.
Looks like someone.
No?
Let yourself
I
go.
guess he's busy.
Feel your soul.
Nice CG fire. Man, that is a budget. They made this game for a nickel and a shoestring.
Excellent, Hannah.
Well.
Hey, come on, man.
What's going on here?
Please.
Sorry, Ryan, there's a few more questions I have to ask you yet, and time's ticking by. Okay.
Okay. You wag your soul.
Okay. Well, you asked me twice, and that is the
I'm bound by honor.
to Jesse. Goodbye.
I'll show myself.
Yeah. Sorry. I got
Still
carried,
not in
I
your
got
office.
carried away.
Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye forever. What'd you find there?
Why do you keep finding keys and shit on the ground?
I wonder what that
I mean, I
goes
guess
to.
because it's a video game, but Jinxie just seems to.
He's got the devil's luck.
Yeah.
Wonder where we could use a clicker like that. Perhaps in the sex dungeon behind the Brandon house? Random?
Spaghetti doll.
It's the green spaghetti man. Well, they import the idiots. That's how he's such a powerful motivational speaker that they all come to this crappy town with nothing but one bar.
And
So, those are
And
Ryan's
Salvia.
guitars,
Dad,
kept in a garage. Not really the best place to keep them.
Dad, do not touch Ryan's. Okay. Not the most interesting piece of evidence for something we waited all game for.
We couldn't do anything else in there.
Nope. Time for another stroll in the woods?
Probably. What do you have to tell me, the woods? Send me another hobo.
Guide me, hobo.
Let me complete my mission quest. My hobo mission quest.
I mean, I'm guessing he's indisposed until 9, probably. Just keep knocking. Or kick the door down.
Maybe ask, because, wait.
What?
We explored all the things in the kitchen. Yes.
Ooh.
More questions, please.
What about these guitars?
Does Ryan play the guitar?
Ryan couldn't get a tune out of a radio. He's tone deaf.
Okay, so he's never tried to go professional.
If he did try, it was never going to happen.
Liam was in a band.
Yeah.
Maybe they were in the same band.
What can you tell me about doll burning at Atlas?
Well, not very much. It's one of Ryan's ideas. My son is under the illusion that he's a genius.
Jeez. So
Seen this before?
The writing looks familiar, but no.
What's up, Mary?
Alright, so nothing new from him.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Guess we'll go talk to Rebecca. Haven't seen her in a while. Hey, Rebecca. It's been a whole 45 minutes. Did you miss me?
So, hello then.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Tell me of
Does Ryan
Ryan's
play the guitar?
illustrious rock career.
He tries. He does keep wasting money on them, though. I think he believes if he buys the right one, he'll suddenly turn into Jimi Hendrix. It's sad, really. If I just let him play in his room, as long as he plays in there, I don't mind.
What do you know about doll burning at Atlas?
Only that it's part of the course. I'm not entirely sure what they're for, but I made dozens for him.
You made them?
Oh, Ryan can't make anything. He's practically dyspraxic.
Let's no?
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
Pornography?
Ask Ryan.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm aware of it.
Ever heard the phrase free to be free?
Do you mean the Atlas thing? Yes, I have.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
You mean, do I think it's a bad thing?
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong.
Oh, but that's the point, Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
They're winning me over. Believes people can get hung up on guilt. Well, I mean, that's almost... it's pretty much just a fact.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
See what these kids are up to. Uncle Jenks wants to come in for some of that chili pork.
Questions, if you don't mind.
Know what I'm saying,
Uncle Jenks
Emma?
is hungry. It's 8 p.m. I haven't eaten.
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
I know he plays, because he tried to buy one off me.
Do you play?
I used to be in a band, but I was a singer as well, so I got away with it.
Singer as well?
Yeah, I used to sing in the band every night.
Blackstone?
But sometimes it was in a pub, but usually at Rebecca's.
What was that called?
It was called Blackstone. And this guy from a record company once came to see us.
Tell me she
and
said
he
she
the
didn't
band
know
was
Liam.
rubbish, but that I was good. So after that, I don't think they liked me much, and then we broke up after college.
Can't hide talent.
Thanks, I guess.
What do you know about doll burning?
I work a
Doll
menial
burning, I think it was
job
something that they did
now,
in the
but
course. Simon mentioned
thanks for the
it.
Oh,
compliment.
they didn't do that when you were there?
No.
Have you seen this before?
No? Don't think so.
Thanks why you going around showing the entire neighborhood your pornography. Aha. You're fucked now, Emma.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're dead in the water.
Aha.
That band you sang in, Blackstone. Who else was in the band?
Just a few people from college.
Including Liam?
Yeah.
Why did you say you didn't know him?
No, it's not that. I just thought you meant that I didn't know about his suicide.
Did you?
No, I was away on holiday.
When he died?
Yeah, I only knew him through the band.
She definitely knows more than she's saying. She was in a band with Liam, but didn't know about his problem.
Have you
Not
watched
sure I believe
this
you,
porn?
Emma.
Do you know the phrase, free to be free?
Yeah. It's an Atlas thing. I first heard it when I went with Simon.
What did they say about it?
They said that you shouldn't feel guilty if you do something wrong. I don't agree with that.
No?
No. No, I think you should feel guilty if you do something wrong.
Yeah, no
What
shit.
does Simon think?
I don't know, but I don't think you agree with that either.
Maybe he should ask about his wife's hands. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah. Maybe we should.
do you think we should just stop?
Maybe.
But we're
Thank you.
so
Probably be
close.
back later.
But that'll be fun. I'll leave more of it for later.
Alright, well, let's get to the end of this and see if
What do you know
anything
about
happens.
Ryan's guitar collection?
Well, not a whole lot. I know he brought a guitar to one of the groups once, at the end of one of the stages. That's the only time I've seen him with a guitar.
Guitar.
The guitar.
What do you know about doll burning?
Not on the course. It's a ritual thing. It's getting rid of things that you don't need. Throw it
Like
into the
this
fire.
doll that someone just gave you.
Getting rid of
Like
things
this
you don't
piece of
need,
total
so you can
garbage.
move on and take control again.
That's what the mask's for.
Maybe that was in.
Just to help you get into the right frame of
Maybe
mind.
that was in that Japanese
Just get you into the zone.
organizational book.
Yeah.
Make a doll and then
Make a
burn
doll
it.
out of
It's
all
like,
the shit you
it's like
have.
self-hypnosis.
A giant
don't need-
Akira doll.
Yep, and
Get
then
into the right
set it
frame
on
of mind.
fucking fire in the street.
So you hypnotize yourself? How do you do that?
Just stare into a mirror and chant something, you know, just say the same thing over and over again. Or you could just close your eyes and put yourself into a trance. Some people can do that.
And that's safe.
Well, yeah. Hypnosis doesn't work the way that most people think it does. You can't just be hypnotized if you don't want to be hypnotized. But you can learn to hypnotize yourself.
What did you say it was called? Auto-hypnosis?
Self-hypnosis, auto-hypnosis.
Autoerotic
same thing.
hypnosis, yes.
Simon was a bit too quick to play down the role of auto-hypnosis on the course. I'll have to ask around about this.
Have you
Have you
seen
ever
this
seen this
porn?
porn?
I've seen this before.
Someone has to say, is
Oh.
it porn?
Oh, sorry.
Nobody's asked about the...
Thank you.
Nick says
Probably
go
be
to
back
try
later.
going to the woods before we quit.
Okay.
So let's do that. And then,
To the woods. To the woods. To the woods we go. What's up, woods? How's it going? Who's doing morphine out here? Nobody? Not even one person. Anyone? Oh.
It's Santa! Santa, no! My hat! Don't take old Jakesy's hat!
DVD! That's all they took. Must have been deliberate. Someone clearly wanted that back. Nice and helpful of them. Behind them.
That's hilarious.
Monarch costumes, eh? Alright, so we're leaving it on a nice, nice little cliffhanger.
Pretty good note. A little cliffhanger. Who put a bag over Jinxie's face and confused him?
Oh gosh! Somebody put a bag on my face!
You know, especially with all the police stuff in here, it is kind of nice to see it. A bumbling, sort of like, meek officer of the law.
Yeah.
Just trying to solve crime, guys. I'm not
He's
trying
got
to give you a hard
nothing but
time.
his wits and his gumption.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have any gumption.
And he's actually very polite.
And
And he leaves when you ask him to.
Well, alright.
Oh, they
Don't have
stole-
to ask me twice.
No, they stole
Well,
my
you-
only part. I'm in this village for like 2 weeks.
There's no internet here. It's still
I
on
don't have a
dial-up.
cell
I don't know the cell phone. Because they pay me in nickels. They pay me in the things I steal from people's houses. Like this pot of chili
The only thing I
pork.
made this whole week is this screwdriver.
And the garage door opener.
Somebody else's garage door opener. And this key.
Alright. Ready to stop?
Yeah.
Current game saved locally. Come back soon. Oh, that's so nice of them. What a nice video game.
I'm not convinced he has a gun, Nick.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like that kind of guy.
Well, he doesn't seem like that kind of cop.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm glad the stream kept going because the exploit window was like all broken.
Yeah.
So I'm going to push the close button on it
Later,
and see if it
buddy.
closes. Goodbye.